be in. They're going to lunch and they're going to be back around 1:30, something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to remove the axles, go ahead and get the chunk out, and get the gear, the main gear, the ring gear off it, and get ready for heading up to their to the drive shaft shop. I'm gonna get a charger, cell phone charger. I can plug this in while I talk to y'all. I know there's not a whole lot of people yet, so I'm not gonna do any of the super cool stuff here yet. Oh, nice truck. This Phil's car again. I know every time I walk by it, I show you guys this, but I can't stop but looking at it. I mean, it looks so good. I can't help it. I love it. Soon. What up, Trello? Man, can't wait. Sheesh. I just waiting to go to the driveline shop. I'm doing the gears on the green car, and got the pinion out, which you're gonna see in a minute. I just went to go get a charger, plug the phone in so it doesn't run out of battery juice. This thing's completed, 76 millimeters. Oof. I chose these turbos specifically for the hot side primarily, and the cold side is going to do whatever it'll do, but as far as max flow and all. But the hot side is really where you tune a turbo car. You can tune it for how quick it lights or how late it lights and what the power capacity is. These are 3-inch exhaust pipes, and a lot of large T4 frame turbos have 3.5-inch. That's because this is 10 millimeters smaller exhaust wheel than a 7875, and it's only a 2 millimeter smaller exhaust wheel, or sorry, intake wheel than a 7875. So here we are flowing almost the same amount of airflow on the intake side, but it's lighting this thing a lot harder. It's got a lot smaller scrolls on it. It's going to light quicker. It's going to get into boost in about the mid-range, a lot harder, and this thing makes mad torque. So I really focused on mid-range actual grunt versus just some massive number all the way on the top side. But I'm looking for 1,600 to 2,000 on 20 to 30 pounds out of these, and they will support that. So it's pretty fun. Let's get back to the green car. Oh shoot, we got people cutting grass. Put the dog in. Hey, you want to go inside? Let's go inside. Go inside. There you go. Now she can. If that mower don't bother you too bad, I'll keep going here. This thing up on the jack stands. I'm gonna get that chunk out of there. You can see I got that apart so far. Everything looks pretty good. I just gotta wait till the driveline guys are back. Need to get my charger out of the car. Streetcar stuff. Gotta have a phone charger. You can't be driving around without your phone charger. Need to upgrade this thing to probably the more modern USB-C port or whatever it is. I guess it's a high-speed port. It's not a whatever this one is. I don't know. Works all right though. I put those in back in about 2020. Maybe before that. We'll get this. Get me an extendo cord. I've got about, oh shoot, maybe 8 hours, 7 or 8 hours now driving in this car, and a lot of footage from the Insta360 cam. There's gonna be a lot of fun stuff coming here. I can't wait for this weekend. We're gonna do some hood rat stuff with my friends. There we go. Starting to cook with grease. Getting all my stuff situated. Now we just gotta find this thing here. Sam, my two-legged stand that I will turn into a three-legged stand. this thing in here. Love it. That's how you make one do stuff. Do things like that with bars. Let's see here. Trying to move this stuff around. Whatever. Oh my goodness. No Amazon tripod, giving it up. That's okay. It's giving me about a year of ab use out of it. Let's see. There we go. Doing 4-link stuff. Actually, we're gonna do gear stuff. It's got a 430 gear, and I'm moving it to a 370. If any of you return from the last one, you know, the live I just did, then you'll see the continuation of this. All right, I'm gonna get that chunk out, even though actually let me start with the easy stuff. Let's get these brakes off of here. Feels good to lay down. What? Needs hunkering over. That's something. Did this for so long that my back really hurts from leaning over the fenders, low fenders of these race cars. Thank God it's pretty much just me doing this here. Let's see if oh, he said reconnect. Oh, he said reconnecting. Let's see what that did. Oh shoot, I lost a bunch of y'all. Oh well, welcome back. My bad. My bad. So, get these brakes off of here, and gear change next. I always find that people like to talk about how, oh, you could change a 9-inch, you can change them so quick. Yeah, you can. And then nah, you can't at the same time. How's this for brakes? So this is a one blade. You can tell it's not a vented rotor like a standard brakes. And this is a race brake. This is a Willwood race brake. It's all safety wired on the back. It's pretty lightweight and it stops excellent. Very impressed. Alright. Let's see, you need a wrench. And that side over there. 9/16 wrench for this one. And I'll pull the axles out of this thing. Let's go get tools. I guess it's grass cutting day, pardon the noise. It'll be done soon. Got a riding mower, it'll be over here in a minute. There'll be a big video coming soon on this thing. I got a lot of footage, and I mean lots. Let's go take the other side apart. These are what? Willwood brakes, my bad. I think I said Strange earlier. A lot of people do a soft line here for a good reason. It gives it some flex, you know, as the caliper moves, but hard lines apparently work out pretty good too. I built these things, oh shoot, 10 years ago now, this rear end. Been a while. I think I need to replace that Heim right there. They're nice and free, which is good. You know, they move nice and free, but I think that one might have a little play in it. When it was unloaded, I could just feel a couple thou, maybe a couple thousandths of motion in it. Wheel came loose once or twice, didn't it now? Beat on it pretty good. It's okay. No problem. Again, safety wire. It's old but good. I'm gonna take these out right here, and these axles are gonna slide out. So everybody gets to see the end result, you know, the cruising, the fun and all that, but unless you're taking it to a shop, it looks like this. And it's not always, you know, glorified building, right? I mean, I've had very big shops, 5,000 square foot, epoxied floors, the whole 9 yards. Some of you know me. Oh boy, yeah, it is tight. Oh my. And you know what? You can do it in a tent. It don't matter. See, told y'all that mower would get quiet here in a minute. Let's, there we go. Get this axle out of here. Right. One more. Two more actually. That one, top one, ooh, did not budge for me. It will, but it didn't yet. Already got the pinion out there, as y'all can see. Oh, it's so bright, I'm so sorry. That angle is, the perspective is terrible. Maybe this is better. Oh yeah, it's tight. Anyways, got the pinion out, and that is ready to go to the drive shaft shop. They're gonna swap the bearing for me. In fact, you know what? If they're cool with it, I'm gonna go live maybe when I get there. That'd be kind of cool. Show y'all what it looks like behind the scenes at a driveline shop. It's pretty crazy. They do all my drive shafts. They built that one, 5-inch aluminum there. Built, been pretty fast. Ain't broke. And it's long. You know, a lot of people don't know that drive shaft strength is actually more about the length of it. It's usually about the length. Critical speed, no matter how big around it is, long enough it'll get to wobbling and oscillating in the middle, and that's what breaks drive shafts a lot of times. High speed, it'll wobble and then come apart. It's a critical speed, they tell me. And I don't know what that is, but they can chime in. Maybe when I go there, they'll chime in on it. This one, to reduce your critical speed, or I guess to make it put up with it, you go larger diameter. The longer it gets, the bigger round it needs to get in order to handle the oscillation. But it's quite an old drive shaft. I mean, this thing's been here for a long time now, probably, shoot, 10 years maybe. And I haven't even replaced the U-joints. And this thing is, I drive it a lot. It ain't like it doesn't. You'll see. I drove so far. I drove every single day since Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. What is it, Wednesday? I'm gonna drive it today too. Especially after we get this done. Shoot, yeah. Get out there on the highway. Get out of my way. I think that's what Luda says, isn't it? Let's see. Ooh, there we go. Let's see what these axles. See what these axles look like coming out of here. They're big ones. Spline. I think they're Mosers in here. Okay, on the hardware. Yes, actually, get dirty. All right, let me grab a rag because they usually leak a little bit, and I don't want to. You can't stain the pavers, my luxurious concrete floor, or anything. You gotta get a rag. Let's see what we got. Rags. Plenty of them. Here we go. Use this one. Phil, my brother, was so nice enough to purchase me a glove box for my Impala, and I can put my registration insurance all in the box instead of the ashtray. Again, every time I come past here, I'm stopping. I don't care if y'all see this a million times. I can't stop looking at it. Gosh, we're so close. This thing is going to be ruthless. And we're talking about going to streetcar takeover too. I think there's one coming up here kind of soon. Oh man. Let the flames hang here, buddy. Sheesh. Almost there. Transmission away from it. We got the Mordor getting faster. Everybody safe. Seat belts for everybody. Full cage. Here, my hands are dirty. I didn't want to. I'll do this. There you go. Got my original wheel back on. Couldn't stand that. All the fun stuff. Back seat, bench seat. Good times, good times. Can't wait for my air conditioning. That's pretty high on the list, is air conditioning. I don't like the sweat. I'm too old for that anymore. And it's an electric air conditioning. I'm hearing pretty good reviews about it due to the fact that you can freeze the car out before you even get in it. Just turn on the AC and then come out and start the thing up. Okay, let's move this bucket here. I'll trade a bucket for a rag. Let's see. Throw that there. All right. Let's get the biggest axles y'all ever seen in your life out of here. Make sure this doesn't fall in my bucket. These things are legit huge. And this is the lug or the stud is, I ain't no half 20 there. All right. Oh, here we go. I wouldn't play. This is what it takes to make a 4,000-pound car live under a lot of nitrous. Got 3 kits on here. For y'all that don't know, there's 3 systems on it. It's a Facebook Marketplace, big block, iron heads, Grumpy Jenkins heads, and I've got 3 systems. It's got 350 on the first one, 225 on the second one. Something messed up there, it looks like, or whatever. And then no, 200 on the third. What is this? This is RTV, whatever. Probably came out of inside of there when sealing it up. Use RTV for that. See what the bearings are like. Hey, that's all right. Nice. Okay, those are great. All right, let's get the behemoth. That's the size of the axle. All right, here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, these things are heavy. How's that for spline? That is how you keep. Oof, a big heavy 4. Oh my lord. Like, Look at this. Whew. Just in comparison to a human being, you gotta weigh a lot of pounds. I don't know. But after, they're comically large. I mean, that's a 1/2-inch ratchet. Big one, handle, you know. There's a 15/16 socket. My foot, yeah, big. Let's put these someplace safe. Good Lord, I could really genuinely use these instead of these. Oh, yeah. Golly. Oh, yeah. Getting old too. Whatever. I don't like picking up heavy shit as much as I have to. Let's take this one out. Nice. One step closer. No. Large. That's nice. Large ends. I'll probably put a bit more sealer here when I go back together. It just had a little bit of leak on it, not much, but just a little bit. I'm gonna take the coilovers loose also, take the springs off and compress them, make sure they're not shot out or anything like that, need revalved or rebuilt. And let me get this other axle out, and then we'll get the chunk out. By that time, drive shaft folks ought to be ready for me to show up or head that way. Drive line folks, rather. You know, I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like behind the scenes at the drive shaft shop, if they'll let me, which they will. We're super cool. They've been building my drive shafts for a long time. Gosh, long time. I don't even know. Forever and a week. They do good. Let's take this apart. Maybe one-handed again. All right, let's interesting. Isn't it amazing? Go live. I mean, here I am sitting in underneath a race car ish, street car, whatever you call it, working on pulling axles out of a gangster 9-inch, and I had no idea what all 157, sometimes 180, it just fluctuates. It's amazing what y'all are doing. Comment, tell me what you're doing. Where are you from? I see no comments, which there probably is, but maybe it's lagging, I don't know. But yeah, all 210 of you now. Like, what are y'all doing? What do you do for, obviously, you know, entertainment. This is, I can kind of assume, watch lives on race car stuff, which is cool. Tell me where you're from, though. People who are not in the United States, where are you watching from? Please tell me. I'm genuinely curious. I love to travel. Tell me where I should go. They're like, huh. Interesting. Well, whatever. So surprising. Usually the comments are raging. Oh well. They don't have to be. I just would really like to know, though, where y'all are from and where I need to travel to. I like hiking mountains, volcanoes, islands. Go far away. Super fun. Get some behemoth axle out of this side. Such nice weather today. Gosh, it's sweet out. This is when it's not bad to be riding around with the windows down. It's, you know, it's great, but gotta have my air conditioner for the summer, though. I'm not gonna slack on that. That's gonna be one of the next projects, is AC. I wonder who's watching. How many people I know and don't know. Huh. Well, love y'all anyway. All of you. Really do. I like people. Ish. I want everybody to win, that's for sure. Take the brake bracket off. Maybe. Come on. Gimme. Well. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh. See? It's always. See? Look at that. Staining my brand new luxurious pavers here. Normally I'd be at least up there, but Phil's got that spot. His car takes precedence at this moment. Got to get my boy right, but waiting on that transmission, so here I am with this. Let's get this next absolutely gigantic axle out of here. Good old 40s blinds. Gosh. Right next to the other one here. I'll just curl these instead. Okay. 168 folks. Hello, 168 people. Okay. Now, 221. Get this thing chunk out of there next. Now you get to see my vestige of myself here. Let me find my third leg. This is so funny. The camera stand I'm using, first it broke one leg, now it broke another leg. So I'm down to a one-legged camera stand that's supposed to be a tripod. It's pretty fun. Curious leg. If y'all haven't seen the backstory on this car, I highly recommend you check it out on my page. Please do. You'll be amazed. It really is awesome. You know, I sold this car. If you haven't watched it, I'll just tell you a story. I sold this car. I bought it in 2006, and I sold it in 2022. Yeah, late 2022, I think it was. Trying to get my camera stand right. This thing is completely wet. My three-legged stand is not wanting to do three-legged things. Well, all right. Let's just get me up under there with this one-legged stand. That's hilarious. That's my two legs. Look at that. I'll get new one today. Anyways, I'll just go up in there and do it myself, and with y'all with me. Until it comes time to drop that thing on me. No, let me, I'm gonna find a different solution. I just realized what I was about to do. And you know what? I'm definitely not doing it what I thought. So, I'm gonna got a different solution here. Perfect. Hey, that's cool looking. Nice pretty POV there. Yeah, I'll tell you a story on this. So, sold the car in 2022, and sold it in 2022. Oh, dang it, this thing's almost cool, and it's not quite. Darn it. How to make it work. Do stuff. And I invested the money wisely, and I was so happy that I did. It's the best decision of my life. Sometimes things in life can own you instead of you owning them. And I was so into this thing that I was racing, building race cars every day, racing race cars at night, racing race cars on the weekend, and it got real old after many years of just doing this constantly. Oops, look at that. Plug it in, and watch it fail. Anyways, so it It was too much. Got burned out. Got sick of it. Sold it. Invested the money. And now it came back to me. If you know who Billy the Kid is from Street Racing Channel, he found this car on Facebook Marketplace in Florida, of all things, and bought it. And I ended up buying it from Billy a couple months after he got it, which was interesting because the car I lost contact with, it just disappeared, and I didn't care. It's fine. So I lost contact with it, and then here it comes back to me. Pretty neat. My one-legged stand is now a no-legged stand. Ha ha ha. Sweet. Alright. Well, you know what? I don't care. Be a man. Do it with one hand. Alright? Say no more, fam. Let's do it. Yeah. This is what my view looks like. More. Okay. Ah, there we go. Nice. It definitely won't be as y'all are sorry. My bad. Let me go the other way and I can lay across it. See much better. There we go. Ah, yes. Okay. I'm sure glad I don't have to do this very often. That is for certain. That would get old. Because it's already kind of like not the funnest, you know. I did this for a long time. That's why you see this. It's not like I just happened up and somehow, let me see if I can prop this thing up. Happened up on this fast car and all that stuff, right? So I just kind of built it over years and years and years of work. I'm driving it, making it faster and faster and faster. I'm still gonna try to get this thing set up here, this phone. Can't be holding it the whole darn time, right? This probably looks crazy. Like some mechanic OnlyFans looking here. Crazy. I have no idea what your perspective is, but I hope you like it. There we go. Maybe. Well, maybe. You know what? I bet you I could just lean it here. I want y'all to see that coming out. So I'm going to prop this thing like this. If it's recording or if it's working, great. If it's not, I'm sorry. But I'm taking it apart. Two hands. Much better. I still didn't see any comment on there about where y'all are from and where is a cool place to visit. You'll probably like spam load or something here after a while. You know what's crazy is things like cars like this one that are mostly just put together and kind of figured out, garage built stuff or somewhat pro built if you call me a professional. I heard one time you're only professional if you're getting paid for it, which I got paid for it, so I guess I was a pro. But Ish. There's always something better. Anyway, some stuff like this. You can get a chassis car, you know, like a full on chassis car, and bring it to like the street or no prep, and it completely scallywamped bad by some shit like this. Excuse my language, but yeah, some stuff like this. You really can, like, just a kind of thought up chassis and suspension combo over the years, you know, with some flowed to kits, sure, you know, put jets in it and all that. And like when it comes to like a true street car, no prep street or not, a real street car, anything you can drive. And some things you can't drive. I'll race that too, but I really don't. I don't care about it. No, I like this car over a lot of things. Had a lot of seat time in it. Many years. It was fun. The street and a small tire are the equalizer, that's for sure. And chassis and how well you can tune. How much nitrous you can spit in one. I like some nitrous. Love some nitrous. Once you figure out how to spray a whole bunch of it, it's pretty hard to beat. It's one thing, you know, like 300 or 200 or something, but you start pushing on 5, 6, 7, 800, it starts getting pretty exciting. Hardware. Where was I putting that? Oh, I haven't yet. Oh, right here. Right in my head. Alright, that's fine. In my hair. I thought about getting an aluminum chunk. Ooh, with this, but so much heavier duty. I think I feel like the steel chunks are a lot better. I'm just gonna check and see if anybody's there or not, if it glitched out or if we got service or what. You know, what do we got? Holy smoke, we sure do got more folks. All right, or some folks. Okay, cool. If y'all enjoying it, then I'll continue about my ramble, my rant. They sell aluminum center sections, as a lot of you probably know, and they're a lot lighter, but I've seen guys no prep racing with aluminum center sections, but then they'll mount like 225-pound weights on the axle. So I mean, make it make sense, right? Pretty cool. Alright, we're getting somewhere with this. Whoop, hey now. You're looking on me. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, let's get this drain plug back in here. Oh, 9-incher. What? Hey, well, you know it's lubricated. Getting schmoo all over. Yeah, these tabs here they were for a wishbone, and a wishbone is an alignment device that keeps your own from shifting side to side. And it went to here and here, and it was all cool and stuff, but it seized up on me one day and cost me a race. It locked the suspension up badly, and all it did was just annihilate the tires. And this car, when it comes down to sticky tire, it eats. It does not just blow it absolutely rages. Sometimes it gets on the bumper, and it's been on the bumper multiple times. Scrapey scrape. I feel like the cast iron is a little stronger than the aluminum. Could be wrong. Ow! See? That was probably my sign. No. I don't know. Hit my head on this big old drive shaft. Oh, God. Let's see what this thing looks like under here. The old timer in there saying I can change a 9-inch in 30 minutes. Yeah, no, at the same time, you know, Ain't no rush. And I gotta set it. I don't have another chunk like this, or I would set it up with new guts in it and just swap that out. That's easy, easier. Sure. Something poked me there. But I actually got to change the ring gear inside of this one. Okay. My brother always wears gloves, latex gloves for this. I don't blame him, but I can't feel anything. You know, it's like, can't feel. I gotta have my digits. Ow, darn it. You know, that drive shaft now is large. Man, what in the heck is poking my head? Probably just the earth that I'm laying on. Yeah. Yeah, I like it's easier to clean up with gloves, but gosh, is it hard to feel stuff. It really is. Ah, come on now. Probably should have pressure washed it underneath here before I done took it apart, right? But hey, it's all right. There we go. The bottom ones are the hardest because they're kind of captured. You can't get a socket on these or that very top one. Okay, hardware, still more up top. It won't be too long, and then y'all see, you know, the tent turn into a nice building and lifts and painted floors and all that. But it ain't gonna be for working on other people's stuff, just for me and Phil. It's coming. You'll see it, the growth on the channel. It's inevitable. Now check my coilovers still. Take those off of there. When I do that, it's gonna make the rear end hang a little farther, but the anti-roll bar links here keep it from dropping all the way down. That's maximum. And what I like to do is, so you're always gonna have a stop in your chassis, okay? Like hard stop up or hard stop down, right? You know, max drop. And when it comes to most cars, it is in the shocks. It'll come down and the shock is the end of the travel. If you were to take the shock off, it can drop further. If that's the case, it's going to destroy the shock. The car's not going to work good. You don't want the shock to be the last thing it hits, generally speaking, if you can help it. So, when a car is fully extended, if you have anti-squat in it, and that bar is up, and the bottom bar is up, and it extends, and the bottom and the rear of the car comes down, you're going to want the upper bar to be level when it's at max extension. Now, you can change that, and if you change the upper bar angle, that's fine. Also change your ride height in settings to where you can still have the bar at max extension. It's still level. Once it gets to max, it's not going to want to go up and above and over unless it drives on the rear bar. It drives under that rear bar, then it has a potential to overpower the short bar and start pushing it upward. But I really like it where it's at max extension. This bar here is level. The shock has maybe a ½ inch extra on it, and the anti-roll bar is my hard stop, so it's not going to hit my shock, the end of my shock. But usually once it gets this far, it's going to want to stop, you know, when it gets level pretty well. Little bit of things I've discovered along the way. May work for some, may not work for others. Every car is different. I got a super long wheelbase, which is, to me, a tremendous advantage. When the car gets wild on me, I don't have to let go of it. I can just hold the thing down, just drive it out. It is the most amazing, superb, stay in your lane chassis I've ever been in. I've been in some pretty crazy things. Yeah. I had a third gen that ran pretty good. Some of y'all know about that. Big old wheelies in the street. All right, got my shims. Gonna reuse these same exact ones. Gonna put those right there where I may or may not kick them over. Now, I don't want to get messy, but I say that with hands like this. All right, I'm gonna get a rag though, cause they're goopy and I don't like that. Where'd it go? I had one. I know y'all remember that. Where? Ah, it's over there. Let me. Oh, I am too old to be doing this. Too much more. I'm just gonna be driving this thing. Yeah. Thank God this car's been built. It ain't, you know, a bunch of work to get it all done. It's just here to, it just changes gear and let's go riding. Let's put air conditioning in it maybe. Pretty sure that doesn't require laying underneath the car. So we're gonna put these shims over here by you guys. Here's the, I was like, do you bring the goop bucket? No, it's been drained. I'm not gonna bring the goop bucket because the last thing I want to do is drop this into the drain pan, and y'all would have a great laugh about that, as well as me. Definitely, I change your perspective tiny. There you go, itty bitty little bit. I think you're looking right about here. Okay, let's get this heavy. Not that heavy, but it's heavy enough. So, because I am slightly, just barely too old for this, I'm gonna do this, run the jack with my feet, and tighten it up. Jack with my feet. Bust it loose with that. Because ain't nobody got time for wrestling stuff. All right, this thing's glued on, so the Lord knows how well it's gonna come off of here. Oh boy, this looks like a good time. Maybe if I jack it up hard enough, it'll bust the seal on the bottom. Bet it will. Or it'll start to lift the car, which we don't want to do that. Oh, get loose. Oh, that's starting to do suspension thing. Yo! Wow. It's on there, isn't it? Aight. Hammer time. Give it love. BFH. Okay. Little tap here. Oh yeah, it is not doing anything. Okay, time to get sharp objects. Let's go to the toolbox, everyone, or the tool cart and box. Get some sharp devices and go ahead and create a potential leak in the future. If you know, you know. God. No, that's what RTV is for. Oh. Let's go on ahead and get tools. What kind of battery life do we have here on this device? 26. Hey, biting me. Boy, something biting me. No thanks. Okay, what we got? This is pretty sharp. And more sharp things. Where are they at? Got plenty tucked away. I just, you know, sometimes they're right here in this highly organized tool cart. Or here in this highly organized tray. What's this? Bit aggressive, but a potential potential candidate. What else do we have? More candidates for sharp stuff. What do we have? Oh, no, I thought that was something more, and it's not. It's let's see. Okay, choppy things. There. But we might have something in here. Oh, now there's a real sharp one somewhere around here. Now, it is sharp. Like punches. Let's get getting warmer. There. Okay, let's try these items. I bet of all these, something's gonna work. Come off there like super glue. Like it's glued on pretty tough. Get my hood rich stand. I promise you I'll get a new stand, then it'll be far better. Was that a glitch? Yes, it was. A little glitchy. Oh boy. I don't know anything about it. There we go. We'll try that right there. Got the. Pretty sure it's got enough battery juice now. Got some dang charger plugged into it. Now let me knock this thing off of there. So the footage I've got coming for y'all includes about a 500-foot burnout, maybe more. It's pretty long. It's pretty cool. That was fun. And somebody going for a ride in it too, and it's awesome. I mean, ride reactions are fun. I think I'm gonna do a lot more of that. There's more ride reactions. I think I should. What do you think about like random people, like random strangers ride reactions? That would be awesome. Because most people have never been in something this fast. My buddies who rode with me yesterday, he has a twin turbo small block G body, and he was hollering. So big blocks are fun. Oh my, did I forget a bolt somewhere or a nut? Sheesh. Probably. Oh, it's easy to do, all dark. Let me find out. That's good. That's good. That one's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. They're all out. But it just is a matter of persuasion. You know, I've used some really good glue on this stuff here. I do not play around with sealing these things. And what's funny is, as much awesome glue as I use, it still leaks a little bit. They like seep or something. They like to seep. Yo. Why? That shit sounds solid, don't it? Take the jack out of the way. Oh, that's how many years of sitting glued it's had, apparently. boy. Oh, you should use some better glue. That might come off easy, too easy now. Gee whiz. This thing is something, isn't it? I'm sure. I bet you somebody makes a plate you can bolt there. Hey, wait a minute. I might have a puller that I can mount to the front of this and actually pull. Light on situation. And actually pull. No, yeah. Nope. No. Ain't doing that. Alright. It's just the old caveman. When in doubt, hammer it out, I guess. Look for some old marks. Maybe here's a good point to penetrate. Maybe there. Maybe I'm in the wrong hole. Access here. How about this? Hey, got me a little. Looks like I've done this once or thrice. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna move these nuts and get where I can get a real swing on it, or more of a swing. In case you're wondering, I use Right Stuff brand sealer. This is black. Oh no, wait. It was gray when it came out of that bearing, so it could be a mixture. Who knows? Black or gray. But it's the gray is pretty vicious. Black, it's all vicious. It sets up wonderfully and creates a obviously brutal seal. And I highly recommend it for anyone and everyone. If you're into sealing stuff up, filling gaps and holes and gasketless things. Come loose. Ooh, sounds a little hollow, doesn't it? Ooh, I'm hearing hollow noises. Oh, come on. Yes, I see a breach. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, okay. There. I had to look for the previous slot. Come on. These things are super heavy. I mean, I call them super heavy. They ship in a box when they're assembled. They ship in a box that UPS in a plastic box, all formed up, and it says caution: more than 86 pounds. Handle with care. So you don't want to really like one hand. Not me. You know, I'm not that guy. I'll quickly tell you that. Either use a jack or use a jack. So now we got our seals broken. Let's get this up here. Do the Macarena or whatever that is. Okay. Oh. There. Whew. All right, now. Is that, what the hell? Oh, duh. Maybe I should go the right way. Tighten. But it's upside down, so my bad on that. Okay. I don't know if y'all have ever heard or seen this guy. Art is Fast. And he's got a GTR and a Lamborghini and a Porsche. And Phil with his turbo car here. And myself, I'll try something from a dig, but Phil with a turbo car, and we really want to get on. Really, whatever. Like Art is Fast. We really want to try him. Car. We've already beat plenty. We beat a whole pack of leader bikes. That was light work. That was on nitrous. There's a video of that on the page too. If y'all care to, you'll find Phil and I beating on a pack of leader bikes -1, built like some stage 2 something, I guess. I don't know. But he got us by a bike length after on the 3rd race. So I mean, it not a bad deal, you know. A whole pack BMW, the 1000, all them junk, you know, Ninjas, R1, all of them. Just that Dodge is running pretty good on the nitrous. Now it's got twin turbos. Ow. It's really gonna eat now. And we're taking it to the dyno soon. As soon as it's done, we're going to the rollers with it. Not rollers, hub. Oh man, this thing is like super in here, heavy and on studs. Always a good time. Plenty of sharp things to hit my head on. Oh, but it could be worse. I could be like stuck in an office or anywhere, but you know, not fun, right? So thank you God for allowing me to get my hands dirty on my own race car in the middle of the week, and I don't even know what day it is. All right, let's get this thing out of here. Maybe it won't be so drastically heavy with well, it's on a jack. I'm like, oh, it's just sitting here. No, it ain't. It's sitting on a jack. Okay, let's lower this a little bit. Don't mess this up. That'd be very unfortunate. Okay, that's enough. Let's go on ahead and grab a hold of it like a real man, right? Alrighty. Grab this thing. Come to me. Right now. Alright, grab this motherfucker. Alright. Oh, there's oil in it. No, I don't want oil. I want a chunk. Yo, yes! Oh, right, something like that. I think if you make the right noises, it's maybe it's easier or lighter. I don't know. Oh, okay, that's out. All right, no big deal. That's either lighter than it looks, or I'm stronger than I look. Okay, we have a empty housing. All right then. This out of here, and I bet you it's coming up on time to go to the drive shaft line, the drive line place, huh? All right. Yes. Perfect. Let's get me out of here and y'all out of here. Okay. Nice fuel pump. Oh. My hands are so dirty. Grimy, as some folks would say, grime. Super grime. Let me grab a rag and wipe my hands, and then I'll bring you guys out here and show you what this chunk looks like. Or rather, I'll just grab it now and get to see. There you go. Like that. Alright. Let's not drag it on the pavement too much. Okay. There it is. Nice perspective for the ones who don't know. And then it's gear. All right. Everything's apart. Let's get this show on the road, head up to the drive shaft shop. I know they're going to be coming back from lunch here shortly. Try to go live from in there. Thank y'all. See you on the next one. Close this down if my hands aren't too greasy to